How much money is in your pocket right now? Hopefully more than zero. But after this video, it won't matter. You know me. I'm going to show you how to build a professional website with free domain, free hosting, with absolutely zero cash. There are no hidden fees and no free trial that requires a credit card. If you are a student trying to build a portfolio, or you are a small business owner on a tight budget, this is a solution that you have all been waiting for. The first thing that you need to do is heading over to this site, okay? And then you need to register for an account. You can either use Google or GitHub if you have an account, or you can go direct with the email or password. For me, I'll go with sign up with Google. And then after creating your account, you'll be redirected to this dashboard. You need to create your account. You can either press this button or tap on this link. On this page, you will see some packages, website packages. Go with it now with the $0 forever. That is, provides 5 GB disk space and unlimited bandwidth, but there is no cPanel. You can only get cPanel in the other packages. Okay. However, let me create now, and then I'll be verified. This site should contain some ads, but it should not be a bother. Okay. I want you to focus on this domain name. On this middle section, choose a domain name. You need to give your site a name. This is where you claim a free domain, right? And then you need to give your site an extension. You see how websites have a .com at the end? You need to give your site a domain extension on this section. You need to just tap on this. And remember, you're using the free package, so you might not be offered so many extensions. However, you can use the available ones, and it's recommended that you choose a shorter one so that it is more professional and at least you can remember it. So I will go with greatsite.net, and then I'll check the availability here. Check availability. It seems that the subdomain is taken because I was using another account. So let me just modify it here, MaxPyTech, and then check availability. And if it is available, you should see something like this, additional information and all that. Some information here has been auto-generated, your account username and even the account password, which will be used now in the FTP and MySQL. Okay. And then I'll email consent, select I approve, I'll create an account, and after some few seconds the account should be set up automatically. I have just claimed my free domain, and now from this point I can now work on my website. However, before I do that, I'll need to view the site so that you can see for yourself that I have a free domain with free hosting. You can now see that your domain is ready. Okay. I want to change this website to something that is default and custom to maybe my business or my portfolio. And the web page that I'm going to set up here is a fallback. That is in case I now start building on my WordPress. I want something that is mine to appear here. Okay. So I'll just go back. So what you need to do is just go to the file manager where you can control everything. While you are on your home, you need to just click on this folder, double click on it, and then you need to select this index.html since it's the one that is running here, and then delete it. Delete, and then yes, and then I need to upload a file, a HTML file that is custom made. You can use any AI or LLM to create one that is going to replace this one, right? What you need to do is just click on the upload and then browse. Wherever you have saved your HTML file, it will be uploaded from there. this one, index.html, and remember it must be index.html strictly. Open and then upload file, and that's it. That's all that you need to do. If I go back to the site, my site, and refresh on this page, it should bring this page, which is custom made. Okay, right. So now let's go to the most important part of this video. How do you set up your WordPress? So what you need to do is just tap on the script installer. It will take you to Softacular, and here you can access some WordPress, and you can even install WordPress here. After you have been brought on this page, you just need to tap on this WordPress, this first item, tap on it, and then you need to install WordPress. You only need to tap on this button, and then if you want to set up your WordPress on the main site or the home page, you don't need to write anything here. However, if you want to create a subdomain, you need to just put a subdomain here. Maybe I want to create services section. So anytime someone visits this website, they will be taken to this subdomain, right? However, I do not want that section. Just want it to be my main. And here you need to select the version of WordPress. It is running on the latest. It should be pre-selected as the latest version, right? Now, however, if you want to select a certain version, you can select it here, right? So I'll scroll down and then create the admin username, which is easy. I can call my admin, and then the password has already been generated, and then this is the email, maxpytech@gmail.com. You can use your email, and then the advanced option, you can change the database from here. We will leave everything as default. I'll not put as auto upgrade or any other thing. That is in case if you don't know what you are doing. However, if you do know what you are doing, make sure that you select all these options. Okay, now and then go to the select theme, which you can start with. I mean, you can select any. Maybe I want to go with this one. I'll only need to just select the theme, and yes, and then I'll install it. Now WordPress should install automatically, and after some few seconds you should see this message: congratulations, your software has already been installed. If I tap on this site, the URL of this site, it will take me to the template that I've just selected, okay, which has the service, and I can make some changes from here, right? All I need to do is just go back to Softaculars and then tap on this administrative URL that will take me to the WP admin, right? Tap on it, and then you'll be brought to this page for WordPress admin. It should be familiar to those who use WordPress. There are many tutorials that will teach you on how to use all these things. If you want to change the site, you can just come to this, open the customizer, right? And if by any chance you are on Softacular's homepage and you want to access your WordPress admin so that you can customize your site, maybe the looks, the pictures, the fonts, everything, you only need to just to this Softaculars, and then here you need to search for WordPress, and then tap on it. It should bring you to this page. You should see these current installations, and then tap on this icon, log in to the admin, and then it will take you to the WordPress dashboard where you can customize your site, media, pages. If you know how to use WordPress, you must be familiar to this dashboard. And now you have gotten yourself a free domain and free hosting and free WordPress setup and customization. Okay. However, I need to put a disclaimer here. You need to have some basic knowledge on how WordPress works. Okay, the dashboards and everything. However, if you don't, I will recommend some tutorials that will teach you. That is, if you are a beginner, on how to use actually the WordPress and Softaculous, or even the database for WordPress. I'll make sure that I link them in the video descriptions. They might be video from other creators on YouTube, because this video is not comprehensive, right? But I'm pretty sure that it will help you somewhere. Okay, that is if you don't have any coins to buy any hosting or domain. And that's it. Be productive and see you on the next one.